All right. Good morning, everyone. This is the 26th of February. So let's see over here. We have should be pretty simple, day Monday, Tuesday. We have less news events. So let's take a look at gold over here now. Starting off from the weekly. Previous weekly candle did close bullish here. So we're just trying to see if this new weekly candle could wick down and continue to move up, because at the same time we had the previous candle with no wick at the bottom. But let's take a look on the daily time frame here. Looking at the daily, we have the same information now here a little bit. We can see that the daily created support. Then we had a very big, huge daily candle coming up, a lot of volume. This means that this new daily candle should do some sort of a retest and then continue to push up. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. We can say whatever we can, but the price will do whatever it wants, right? So let's take a look on the 4-hour. Now, 4-hour, ideally, we did break below the support around 2022. We broke below the support, came back in the range. Then we had this big candle form right here. Now the 4-hour candle retraced a little bit. So if we can create some sort of support right here around 2030, I think there's a very good probability that with that support formed, we can continue to push up. And this is going to be a pretty good range. It's like a 68 pip range. Should be good. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. Now, on the 1-hour time frame, we have some more information. Obviously, we can see that there is a support formed on the 1-hour time frame, which is around 2030, right? And I guess on a 30-minute time frame, this is we also have some sort of a resistance now. Okay, there we go. Perfect. This is what we got now, right? On the 1-hour time frame and 30-minute time frame, we got a nice support at 2030. At the same time, we have a resistance formed around 2033. So basically 2030 and 2033 is like a ranging zone. You got like a 28 pip range. Let's take a look on the 15-minute. I kind of want to take a look at this wick here. Let's take a look on the 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. If a 30-minute candle breaks and closes above 2033, I would anticipate that as price to continue pushing up, right? But I'm going to be wary about this resistance on the 15-minute, because obviously we got consolidation to the left-hand side, and the only way price will, and the only way price will break away from this consolidation, as we saw last week, would be if there's volume in the market, and that volume is going to come in from pre-London or London Open, so we're going to wait and see. Obviously, if we do break below 2030, we got a range. It's like a 28-30 pip range for price to move down. So far, this is just going to be a no trade range, right? It's going to be a no trade range between 2030 and 2033, and then we're just waiting at this point. Let's take a look at pound yen. Let's remove the zones on pound yen. Let's start from the weekly time frame. Wow, weekly is just pushing up. We have nothing to the left hand side unless from 2008. Looking at the daily time frame, daily, I think daily is in some mood for, just ignore the zone. I think daily is in a mood for some correction, because we did essentially break above, what's this, 189,870. We moved up, and now we're trying to move down to continue to move up. So we'll see. Let's take a look on the 4-hour. 4-hour has basically created a resistance up here. We have a resistance forming on the 4-hour. And at the same time, I think there's a bit of a support area down here as well, because, essentially whenever you're looking at a price, you have to identify the most recent support and the most recent resistance. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame here now. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, we do have a resistance formed, and I think this could be something managed like this. Let's change this to blue. Okay, awesome. Right now, now we got to identify support resistances on the 1-hour time frame. You have one right over here at the bottom, and I think the other one we can put it right here, right? Because this is the most recent support, 193.80. If we break below 193.80, there's a range of about 37 pips that price can fall into. So that's going to be something important. Now, at the same time, Now, at the same time, what we have here, we also have a resistance forming up here at 197.40, which we can probably bring right up over here because now, okay, so now we got this range on the 1 hour time frame on pound yen, right? And this is a 34 pip range right here. If you do break above this area, it's like 18 pip range. I don't know. If you do break above 197.15, this becomes a 25 pip range. So I would say maybe if we can break below 193.80, you got like a pretty decent range for price to move into. Or if we can break above this resistance here, then there's a very good probability price can continue to push up. So that's something that I'm going to be waiting for here today, and we're going to see how, things play out. Where's my blue line? Okay, can't select it, whatever, right? So yeah, let's see what happens. We're probably going to have a live stream here later on, so we're going to see you guys there later. So till then, be safe.